Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Sagittarius for December 2013. This also applies if you've got a Sagittarius moon or ascendant. So my dear Saggies, this month kicks off with your birthday month. Happy birthday to those of you. And it kicks off with a new moon on the 3rd of December to join the sun in your first house. And this is all about new beginnings for you. You're starting out a new year. This is your birthday month for many of you, either late November or this month now. And it's new beginnings, new starts, fresh start. Out with the old, in with the new. Some excitement for you. Saggies, you're a fire sign. You need excitement in your life. You need something that you've got to look forward to. Sagittarius looks to the future. Yes, it's able to see over the horizon. So what are you looking forward to? What in your life excites you? Give yourself things that you're excited about. And make sure that with the sun there for the first 3 weeks of the month and this new moon, that you're doing something new and different with how you present yourself, how you come across, how you are. I always try to do that whenever the moon, I have a new moon in my first house. I always try and do something a little differently, maybe with my hair, maybe with the way I'm walking, with the way I'm speaking. Just try to do something a little different, because that's what makes things exciting and interesting. You might be planning a trip as well, Saggies. You do need a trip. If you're not making a physical trip, you're going to need a mental trip, either to do something new, to study something new, learn something new. This would be great, particularly at this time of the new moon in your sign. And it's a party moon. It's a full, it's a time for enjoying friends, enjoying people, and doing more of the things that you enjoy, Saggies. Many of you have been caught up with hard things lately, and time to enjoy, particularly for the birthday time. Now, for the first week of the month, we've got Mars, the planet ruling your energy and your passion, in your 10th house. This is a good time for putting energy into your career, into your work. It's very often a good time for working alone on projects. It's like you don't want to be bothered with anybody else because you just want to kind of get on with it and get the results yourself. So with that Mars in the 10th house, you can really push forward and get a lot done. You'll probably be very busy with work, but that first week, you're going to be able to accomplish a lot. So really go for it. Because after that, Mars then moves into your 11th house, and it's going to stay there for 7 whole months, which is very unusual. Mars just stays in a sign usually for 4 or 6 weeks. And it's there for 7 months because Mars is going to go retrograde between March and May of next year. More in detail when that time comes. But what's important to know is that this Mars is going to give you a 7-month focus in this 11th house. And the 11th house has everything to do with your dreams, your wishes, what you want for yourself, but also what you want for humanity. We're living in these hugely changing times. Where do you see your place in all of this? You might be trying different things. It's also a wonderful time for putting energy into your friendships. And during this time, you may find that you're reassessing your friends. You know, am I really getting enough out of this relationship? Maybe it's time to move on to something different, something new. It's a good time to look at the kinds of people you're associating with. Maybe it's time to associate with different kinds of people, to open yourself up to new things, to new experiences more. And if anybody likes to do that, Saggies, it's you. You love an adventure. Well, this Mars in your 11th is going to give you an adventure with new people, different ways of doing things, coming up with new solutions, thinking outside of the box. This Mars is going to give you a lot of impetus to be able to achieve your goals, to work towards your goals, and to really feel as though you're moving, not stuck anymore, but a real momentum that you'll be able to build up, particularly towards the end of this month. Now, on the 17th of the month, we have the new moon here in your sign, And we've got a full moon here in your 7th house of relationship on the 17th. So this is going to shine a light for you, Sagittarius, on your relationships. Could bring a new relationship into your life. Could shine a light on an existing one, and maybe some changes need to be made. Some balance, something needs to be brought into balance. With so much activity in the 1st and the 7th houses, this is all about you and your emotional needs in relationships, and then what other people want from you and their expectations. And it's about learning how to balance these two vibrations. And I think that this can be an exciting time with this new and the full moon, because the new moon comes in your sign first, so you can set the stage with what you're wanting, and then you'll see where you're willing to compromise with this 7th house activity, because it could be a business relationship, it could be somebody who advises you, somebody who works with you, and of course your intimate relationship as well will come into it. Now, we've also got Pluto-Venus in your 2nd house, and there's a lot going on with finances for you, Sagittarius, we know it. Jupiter bringing you some good fortune there, maybe from another person helping you, a grant, a sponsorship, maybe an inheritance. But here, you having to go deeply into finances, what's important to you, what's valuable to you. Maybe you need to look at your own worth. Are you valuing yourself enough? Venus here could bring you a treat or two. However, Venus on the 21st of the month, and Venus rules your finances and your relationships, both of which are very much triggered this month, Sagittarius. And Venus here is going retrograde from the 21st of December until the 31st of January of next year. So this is going to be an opportunity for you to reevaluate how you deal with money. The great thing about it, Sagittarius, is it's going to bring a lot of bargains in the shops. Try to delay buying big items from the retail stores until the 21st or after, because you're going to be able to pick up some wonderful bargains after that, during that Venus retrograde. During the Venus retrograde, you'll need to look at how you spend money, how you use money, how you use resources, how you use other people's resources. Lots of questions, lots of soul searching, because Pluto's there as far as money's concerned. The Venus retrograde, if you've been responsible with money, you'll find that things will turn out well for you. If you've run up a lot of debts and you've not been so responsible, this could be a time of upheaval for you, but nonetheless an opportunity to resolve it. You will have to face it and come through the other side better for it. Because on the 22nd of the month, the Sun also joins Pluto and Venus in this 2nd house, again shining even more of a light on your financial situation, but also giving you an opportunity to resolve it and to sort it and to make it much better. Sagittarius, there's a lot going on in the heavens. This Mars coming into Libra, where it's staying for 7 months, is activating this big grand cross in the heavens, which is for you activating everything connected with your finances, but as well activating everything connected with your friends, romance, what you enjoy, and what you feel you want to contribute to the world. So big issues, big things. I'll be covering all of this in the 2014 predictions. And if you'd like me to take a more personal, in-depth look at your chart, I'd be delighted to. Maybe look at this year coming for you. Maybe you'd like to treat a friend or a loved one to a reading. I'm always delighted to hear from you, and thank you to those of you for subscribing, for favoriting, for liking, for commenting. I do appreciate it, and I wish you all a very happy, healthy and good holidays. Very best. Bye for now.